What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of In the Mind of Frizlle. We are here with episode 3. I have a pretty good gameplay here today. I have a few new things to tell you guys, a few new changes that I did that have greatly improved my my gameplay. I'll tell you guys that as the video goes on, though, so let's get off with the video. You guys see here, there was a pump shotgun up ahead. I break this hay to see if there's a gun here, but unfortunately there's no bullets. So the first thing that I'm going to want to do is run away from this situation as fast as I can and find a gun. Alright, now that I got a pump shotgun, I want to get as much as material. I'm going to want to get as much materials as I can in case this guy tries to push me, because he heard me running away, so he most likely knows that I don't have really any good weapons to use. So I'm going to try and get as much mats as I can, try to get some ammo, and then I'm going to try and push him. Guy comes up here. This is a pretty easy kill. This guy wasn't really building. A little inexperienced player, so get the quick pickup kill on him. Now I got a little bit of blue shield, so this is going to allow me to play a little bit more aggressive as well. I'm going to keep looting up here. Just going to fade through this clip here. This guy ended up camping in a bush, this next guy that I take out, so this was a pretty easy kill. I think there was only 2 people that dropped with me, so I took both of them out. Here's the bush camper. Rip, bro. Yeah, if you guys are trying to better your game, I highly recommend not using the bush, you know, unless you're just trying to have some fun and fool around. I don't take this shot here because guy was kind of moving around, most likely would have missed. It would have been a really tough shot to hit. End up shooting down his structure here, and I get a little aggressive. I'm going to try and get a little bit of a height advantage on him. Tagged him up a decent amount there. He has about probably 20 blue shields or so left. Messed up my ramps there, but no big deal. Now, I know that this guy could have only gone one spot since Dusty is clearly next to him, so I'm going to jump down and rush him to secure the kill. And it ends up being a few more guys than I expect down here in Dusty. So, I lose track of this guy, but he ends up being right around the tree. Clean him up, and now I'm immediately going to look for these guys that were shooting at him. Thought that I'd be able to sneak a shot through the fence there, but I started pushing up there because I saw that this guy was taking a lot of gunfire, and I figured that he was either weak because he was kind of panic building there, or he was just trying to get away from the situation. So I took advantage of that. Now I'm going to go rush the other guy. So the reason I kind of sat back and waited there for a minute, I wanted those 2 to start shooting each other and get each other a little weak. That way, by the time I pushed in, it would have just been a quick 2 easy cleanup kills. Nothing to this one here. I just heard this guy chilling out inside of this base. Or the little hut. Building up, trying to keep the height advantage, seeing where he's running to. I can tell that this guy's scared now and he's just running away from the situation, so I'm going to use this chance to be aggressive. Maybe next time, Hummer. Maybe next time, Hummer. My dude's got a scar, but do I end up rocking it? I don't think I do. Oh, this is an old gameplay. I don't even... Usually I don't pick up scars if I find them. I usually tend to stick to submachine guns now. I really like the P90 pump shotgun, or heavy shotgun preferably, combo. That takes people out real quick. Not a huge fan of the new shotgun that came out. I'm gonna try and get a gameplay out on that too. The double barrel shotgun. That thing is really only good if you are right up on their ass, and I just think that there is better shotguns out there that are way more viable and useful than the double barrel. Just in the state that it is, but I don't really think there's a need to change it. Probably should have built here. This is why it's good to kind of go back and look at my clips too, since I record them. I got a little cocky right there. I started spraying that guy. I figured he wasn't as good as he was. I mean, tagging up with a few AR shots, but if I would have just built a few staircases there and got a little bit of a height advantage on him, which I normally do, it could have made the difference there. I mean, he had first aids and I had tons of shields to heal myself back up, but would have saved myself even more shields if I would have just built up in that situation. So here, I'm just going on Trump Tower to basically get a big overview of everything around me and scout out where other people are, since it's a high point on the map. Try to get off a headshot here since this guy's not looking at me, but I end up just kind of miscalculating it a little bit. Pretty sure I end up rushing this guy too, because he was... First of all, he was a no-skin, so that kind of gave me a little bit of confidence in itself. Not that that's, you know, no-skin can't be good, but for the most part, they're not the best players. Not all of them, you know. You got some good builders. Tifu's a no-skin, so he's better than me. I'm just going to push this guy. This is going to be an easy kill here. I have plenty of mats, too, so I'm easy to run over. Also, what I did there was a mistake. You guys probably want to be getting rid of your wood first more than anything, because the brick spawns in at a higher HP now than the wood. It's kind of reversed, which I don't really understand, but until the game fixes it, which hopefully they do soon. This, I'm just going to be super aggressive on this guy. Again, same situation as before. I end up cleaning up the kill, but same situation as before. I was kind of standing in the open there. What I should have done instead is I should have built up a staircase or double ramped up at him, and I probably wouldn't have taken as much damage. I also did have a lot of minis, so that's probably why I was just being a little more careless than I was. And the fact that he was a no-skin got into my head too. This guy's trying to build up to get the upper edge on me. He has rockets, so I'm just trying to build off until he chills out with them. I see that he's only supported by one ramp when I peek up here, so I'm going to end up shooting him down. And then I'm going to claim my high ground on him. Bye-bye, buddy. Shoot him down again here. Now I'm just going to reposition myself. Be a little bit better angle on him. Heal up. Whenever you guys aren't shooting, if you got time in between and you got minis, I know it's sometimes hard to forget. You forget sometimes in the middle of a gunfight. I even still do it a lot, but you want to try and heal as much as you can. Just try to make it a habit. Also, when you're kind of like in the middle of an open field too, you want to make it a habit to just, as soon as you start getting shot, you want to place a wall. I know obviously a lot of you guys know that, but sometimes you don't necessarily think about it when you're playing in the game. Just as soon as you hear gunshots at you, you want to hit the B button, or what is the circle button on PlayStation, I think. And you just want to put a wall up as fast as you can. I don't know what the hell it is on computer, so. Easy cleanup kill there. Now I got a decent amount of mats from this guy. I got rockets as well. I dropped a SCAR there for the submachine gun. Like I told you guys before, I'm not really a huge fan of assault rifles, at least in Season 5, just because of the state that the submachine guns are in. I actually do way better without them. This situation, I end up kind of placing myself in an awkward situation right in the middle of two guys. But because I have the rockets, I'm able to be very, very aggressive at both of them, while still not taking too much pressure. You guys will see what I do here in a minute. So I start shooting rockets at that guy. He's going to have to rebuild his structure, you know. Top 3 situation, he's going to be a little nervous when rockets are getting spammed at him too. Especially if he's not used to being in a situation like this a lot. Right now, I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to win this. just based off of how these guys are building for the Rockets. None of them are really trying to build out of their bases. They're kind of just hiding themselves in. They're not really trying to push up. So I just keep laying the pressure on both of them. Unfortunately, this guy pushes me, which results in his death. Yikes. Boom, another headshot. Keeping the high ground. Getting up higher. Again, healing when I can. Take a quick little mini shield there. And this is an easy kill. We know he's healing here. He boxed himself off. And now it's just a 1v1 for the poor chap that was just boxing himself in the entire time. So I'm basically just going to rocket him down. And you guys will see how this one plays out. If you have rockets in a situation like this, just keep spamming them. Doesn't mean you're a bad player. You got to use what you have. Meanwhile, if I was getting spammed by rockets, though, I'd probably be screaming at the top of my lungs, saying that this player sucks, all he does is spam rockets. But, you know, that's besides the point. Anyway, back to the gameplay a bit. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We got an 11-kill win here today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys all who have subscribed so far. The channel is growing slowly but surely. We are doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I hope you all have a great day, night, morning, whatever it is. Thank you, and I'll see you later.